Welcome to the call, everyone. My name is Mark, and I'm really honored to be your host. Really excited about the information we're going to be sharing with you over the next 20 minutes. If you're here for the first time, you certainly want to take out a pen and a piece of paper. You're going to want to jot down a few notes, and then immediately following the call, contact the person who invited you here. They'll make sure you get all your questions answered and walk you through the process, show you how to get started. So I'd like to start with this question. What happens when two massive ecosystems converge, ladies and gentlemen? I submit to you that when that happens, it creates a life-changing opportunity that we're going to share with you over the next few minutes. So what are these two massive ecosystems that I'm referring to? Well, the first one is Telegram. And if you've got your phone, I want you to go ahead and do a quick Google search. I want you to Google how many people have downloaded Telegram. Google how many people have downloaded Telegram. And when you do so, you're going to see that over 1 billion people around the world have downloaded and are using Telegram right now as we speak. So we're talking about a massive community that is already developed. And if you're looking on my screen, you can see the upward growth curve of this community. So this is the first ecosystem that is already set up and working fabulously. So what is the second ecosystem I'm talking about? Well, I want you to Google this, ladies and gentlemen. What is the fastest blockchain in the world? If you Google that, you're going to discover that the fastest blockchain in the world is called the Open Network, better known as TON. And it proves to be the world's fastest and most scalable blockchain. So not only is it a coin that's representing this, it actually has a use case in the marketplace. It transfers cryptocurrency faster than any other blockchain out there. In fact, I want you to see this. In test runs, the TON network outpaced the reported speed of Visa while exceeding a speed of approximately 100,000 ticks per second, far surpassing the speed of approximately 65,000 ticks per second recorded by the previous record holder. So this is significant. Let me tell you why. Because if cryptocurrency is ever going to become mainstream, it must be used commercially. And so with fast processing such as this absolutely gives cryptocurrency the opportunity to do that. And that's why this particular coin and this ecosystem has a use case in the real world market. And so let's just break it down a little bit. The TONCOIN is a native cryptocurrency. It is used, as I mentioned, as a payment tool. It is also used for network operations, transactions, games, and collectibles built on the Tron network. And now, if you were to Google and go to CoinMarketCap, this is where you see all the cryptocurrencies based on their market cap ranking. And you will see that the TONCOIN, ladies and gentlemen, is number 15 out of thousands of cryptocurrencies in the world. And it has risen there, spectacularly over the last couple of years. So you're also going to notice that there's over a $7 billion market cap, and the current price is a little bit over $2. And so it is projected, ladies and gentlemen, to continue to rise in value until it is in the top 5 top cryptocurrencies in the world. And so you can Google these things. This is well established, already doing well in the marketplace. So let's talk just a little bit more about this particular cryptocurrency. What is the TONCOIN, as I mentioned? Well, it's a decentralized layer 1 blockchain, just like Bitcoin. It was developed in 2018 by the encrypted messaging platform Telegram. So this same Telegram that we just mentioned a few minutes ago, they're the ones who have developed this particular coin. Did you know that Telegram had its own coin? All right, and here's the thing. Who founded the TONCOIN? Well, originally the blockchain platform was created by the brothers, Nikolai and Pavel Durov, all right? And their development team created this. So there's a relationship between this coin and Telegram. And we're going to break it down for you and explain to you why this is significant. Now, here's the thing. We've seen a lot of things in networking over the years, ladies and gentlemen. There are many platforms, in fact, too many platforms, online companies in the network marketing space that also offer high passive income, in which case 95% of people lose money. All right. So we're not interested in that type of setup. Of course, there's been trading platforms, staking, mining, ICOs, NFTs, and other programs, and many of those are no longer in use anymore. In fact, many of them have collapsed. And there's been tokens and cryptos, that sprung up out of thin air. Then they had, dumps. and they disappeared. All right. We're not interested in that. We need stability moving forward, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what this is all about. Now, there's been programs where there were fake people. You didn't know who was behind the programs and things like that. That's not the situation here. This is absolutely real, verifiable. All the person needs to do is go online and Google it. Most companies, the last thing they want you to do is to go Google. But here, that's the first thing that we want people to do. Go Google it. You can see for yourself that this is absolutely real and well established. All right. So now, what are the benefits of this particular program, which is called TONBOOSTER? Well, first of all, there is no passive income. There is no return on investment. You're not buying coins with the hope that it's going to go up, ladies and gentlemen. That's not what we do here. The thing that we do here is make the members of Telegram, over 1 billion people around the world, aware that Telegram also has created a coin that is doing extremely well, and it can benefit them and their families as well. And all this is established through a smart contract, which is computer code, which must do what it's programmed to do, which creates a level of stability, which is exactly what we're looking for. And so what does it take for a person to get involved here? It only takes 5 coins, ladies and gentlemen, which is valued right now is a little over $10. We say all you need is $12 to get involved here. And you're going to understand that that's enough to take you through the entire program when you participate in the referral part of this program. All right. And so, of course, the ecosystems are developed by professionals. They've been doing that for years. And when a person participates in this program, the thing that they're going to get is world-class cryptocurrency education, because you have to understand cryptocurrency is not going anywhere. It's going to become more and more involved in our communities. Whenever you see huge companies like BlackRock and so many others investing billions and billions of dollars into cryptocurrency, that is a clue that something is going on that you and I absolutely need to be aware of. And so as I mentioned, we've got 2 huge ecosystems here. We've got Telegram, ladies and gentlemen, with over 1 billion people, and then we've got the TONCOIN with over 2.6 million people actually using it. But can you see the disparity? 1 billion and only 2.6 million. That indicates the opportunity for growth and the opportunity for you and I to go to the next level economically while we show other people how to do the same. It's all about a matter of supply and demand. The more people that use this coin, the higher the value is going to become, and those who own it are going to benefit. This is what we want you to understand. All right. And so this is all based on a smart contract. You've got the coin on one side, you've got us in the middle, and then we've got the users and the members of Telegram that we're going to be introducing to this. And so this is a great formula and a great partnership. So now, to get involved here and to really explode this, to do something extraordinary for yourself and your family, you want to personally refer 5 people to this platform. 5 people with at least $12 in the TONCOIN. All right, so we're not talking about a whole lot of money here. $12. Now, if you can't find 5 people with $12, then you probably need to get some more friends, right? But you don't have to search far. You could go right to your Telegram app and communicate with people that are friends and connected with you right through the app. Very simple and very easy, ladies and gentlemen. So what this is going to do, this is going to put you in the position to max out this compensation plan. All right, let's go a little further. So now, this compensation plan is very dynamic. And so I just want to break down a few things for you. Now, we mentioned that you want to go out and refer 5 people. Okay, why do you want to do that? Because that's going to open up 5 levels of the compensation plan, this uni-level plan. When you refer 1 person, it opens up level 1. When you refer 2 people, level 2, 3, level 3, 4, level 4, and 5, level 5. You want to open up these levels. Now, I want to explain something to you. When you refer these people, you can have 5 people on your first level. Based on the level that they fall on is going to determine a calculation that's going to let you know how much money you're actually going to be earning. So when they fall on your first level, that first calculation is 5%. When they fall on your second level, that's 10%. On your third, 15%, fourth, 25%, and the fifth, 40%. All right. So this is the first calculation I want you to keep in mind. All right. So now let's go a little further. Now, when you come over here, I want you to see that you have different levels that you can engage with in this program. And I want to circle them right here so you can see it. So you have bike. To participate as at this bike level, all you need is 5 tone coins, which is valued at less than $12. So if you want to do a calculation, just multiply these times 2, right? And then I want you to see here, as a bike, when you refer someone and they fall on one of these levels, I'm going to give you a little math here really quick. All right. So say the first person you refer, they fall on your first level. Now you are a bike. You receive 30% of what they paid, right? But I want you to see this. 70% is going to go through the community, up 5 levels. All right. Now the 30% you're going to receive is actually 30% of the 5%. That's how the math works. All right. And so you have to pull out your calculator to be able to do some of this, but I just want to explain it to you for those of you who must know how the math works. I'm breaking it down for you right now. All right. So you're making 30% of the 5% because they fell on your first level. Let's say that you refer someone and they fall on your second level. Based on what they purchase, you're going to make 30% of the 10%. All right. Hopefully you caught that. Say you refer someone and they fall on your third level. If you are a bike, you're going to receive 30% of the 15%. That's the math. All right. So now I want you to see something. When you upgrade your car and all you do is pay the difference, so it would be 20 more tone coins for a total of 25, you become a car, and now you get 40%. 40% goes to you, 60% goes to the community up those 5 levels. All right. When you upgrade your train at 125 tone, 50% goes to you, 50% goes to the community up those 5 levels. And then you can see plane, you get 60-40, rocket, 70-30, and UFO, 80-20. So let me ask you, what would you prefer to get? 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%, 70%, or 80%? Naturally, you want to get as much as you can. So what happens when a person joins the program? They upgrade to the high level so that they can maximize the compensation plan. Can you see that? And when they do that, ladies and gentlemen, money circulates through the community in an amazing way. So you have people joining, and based on where they, what level they fall on, and based on what booster pack you have, it determines how much money you make. But in addition to the money that you make, when people join, all right, and when people upgrade, you also make matching commissions based on how much money someone earns that you referred. So as a bike, you refer someone who earns money, you will get 1% of what they earned. All right. 1%. Now, if you were a car and someone you referred earns money within the system, you will earn 3% of what they earned. That's a matching bonus. And then, of course, train is 5%, plane 10%, rocket 15%, and UFO 20%. So this is the matching bonus. I broke those numbers down so well. I hope you caught that, ladies and gentlemen, because that is how the math works here. Now, I want you to see something. Let's just say that everyone only started at the bike level. They didn't do anything else. Now, remember, everybody wants to refer 5. So on your first level, you have 5. On your second level, you have 5 times 5 is 25. And each level is increasing by multiples of 5. Can you see that? So all total, you've got 3,005 people in your team when you fill out this build. All right, 5 across the top, everybody referring 5. And all we're talking about is 5 people with $12. That's all we're talking about. Now, I want you to see here, how much money is actually paid out. This is the total. 95% of all the money that comes in this community is actually paid out. And that is life-changing, ladies and gentlemen. You might say, well, why and how can this contract do that? Well, here's the thing. Telegram doesn't need our money. They're already developed. Tone doesn't need our money. It's already developed. This is a digital platform. There is no overhead, ladies and gentlemen. The only expense that this platform has, ladies and gentlemen, and most of it has already been taken care of, was the development of the platform and then the education that's going to be provided later. And so that means that this platform can thrive off of 4%. So you might be saying, well, Mark, why 4%? It looks like 5% right there. That's because 1% is actually paid out to the members of the program who are at the rocket and the UFO level. It's split between them, and that's paid out once a day. All right. Now, I want you to see something here. Let's look at these numbers. So this is what the profit would be, ladies and gentlemen, if you have 5 people on your first level. That's 1.25 tone. All right. And this is if you are a bike. All right. You have 5 people on this level here. That's 12.5 tone, 93.75, 781, 6,050, and then finally 7,338 tone. All right. And if you want to do the math on this, you'd have to multiply this times 2. And so this is the potential earnings just with this. We're not even talking about matching bonuses at this point. All right, just to kind of give you an idea. Now, here's another thing. If the value of the coin increases, ladies and gentlemen, then the profit increases. So right now at this level, with the current value at $2, this is $14,000 in profit. If it goes up to $5, then it becomes $35,000. $10, $71,000, and you can see the progression right there. All right. So now let me ask you a question. Do you think people want to stay at the bike level? Or do you think that they want to upgrade, ladies and gentlemen, to the rocket level? Absolutely. They want to upgrade to the rocket level. Why? So they can get 70% and the 15% match. So now let's take a look at the numbers when everyone moves from the bike and they blast off as a rocket. All right. Now, before I go any further, I'm just going to regress just a little bit. Okay. And so you actually saw these numbers on that other slide. So when a person is a bike, they're going to receive 30% of what that person pays based on what level that they fall on. We talked about that. And you can see the 40%, the 50, the 60, 70, and 80. So we actually covered this very well already. So let's go forward. So now, again, we're looking at as you build this team out and everyone just has 5 tone. All right, we're looking at the potential earnings right here. And at $2.20 per tone, this would be over $15,000, right? But let's continue on. Let's say they upgrade to the car status. Everybody upgrades to the car status. We're looking at 25 tone. You fill out the build, ladies and gentlemen. Now you're talking about 35,000 tone or $78,000. And all everybody did was upgrade to the second level. Let's go a little further. Suppose they upgrade to the train, which is the third level. I want you to see what we're talking about down here. That's 178,000 tone, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And what you have to do, you have to multiply that times 2. Let's continue. Let's go to the plane. All right. 356,000 tone or $785,000. This is with everyone upgrading to the plane level, which is 250 tone. What happens when everyone upgrades to the rocket? Now we're talking about 7 figures potential for you and your family. And this is not all the money because we're not even talking about the matching bonuses. All right. Just wanted to give you a potential. And of course, UFO, we had several of our leaders achieve USO. I want you to understand, we just started 7 days ago, ladies and gentlemen. 7 days ago, and we've already had at least three leaders that I know of who in 7 days have achieved the UFO status already. All right. And the UFO status, of course, is 1,000 tone. If our entire community reaches this, then we're talking about over 3 million, and we not even including the matching bonuses. So we're talking about potential 6- and 7-figure income for our team members, and we're not even talking about if the coin increases in value and what that's going to do to their earnings. All right. So very powerful, very powerful. So we talked about the matching bonuses, and here's a little breakdown of that. Let's say that you're a UFO user and you receive a 20% matching bonus from the entire network structure with the status of USO. All right, now you're talking about 57,000 tone. All right. And of course, you'd have to multiply that by 2. That's well over $100,000 just in matching bonuses alone. All right. So what does it take to get started? Well, first of all, you want to install the Telegram app. You want to fill out the profile too. Put your name in there. All right. So when you register, at least someone knows your first name, at least, right? Then you want to install the Tonkeeper wallet, which you can find in the app stores. Then you want to buy Tone. You can do it right through the app. There's a couple of different options that you can use there. It's faster if you use the debit card. You will probably get a phone call from your bank. They want to verify that is you making the purchase. And once you authorize that and complete the KYC, you'll be able to buy the Tone. Now, there's a couple of other options also. Check with the person who invited you. They'll be able to share those with you. And they may even be able to help you get a few coins just to get started. And then you want to start to contact your contacts, begin to explain to them what we're doing here, invite them to come to an overview or to watch a replay. And we're going to have training on the best, easiest, most effective way to do that. The easiest way to do that, ladies and gentlemen, is just have a conversation. Just as if you went and saw a good movie, you would share it with people, or you went to a great restaurant, you went on a great vacation, you would share it with people. It's the same thing here, because good news, it travels fast. All right, so now that concludes our overview.